Hello everyone. In this video we are going to learn how to create RESTful web services using Spring Boot and MongoDB. Let's begin. Create a project from Spring Initializer. Let's go to Spring Initializer and create Gradle Groovy. Spring Boot version as 3.5.5. Group name I am going to give com.just techie talk. Artifact I am going to give Mongo demo. Packaging jar and Java 17. Dependency we need Spring Web and one more dependency for MongoDB, it is Spring Data Mongo. This is the one. Generate the application. Once it is downloaded, unzip it and open it in IntelliJ. I have opened Spring Boot project in IntelliJ. Let me configure Mongo URL in application.property. This is the URI spring.data.mongodb.uri. MongoDB localhost 27017, which is MongoDB is running in my local in the same port. User DB is the DB which is there in my local. We need to refer here. Okay, let's create all the packages: controller, service, and model. Let's define our model. Let it be user private string ID. ID in MongoDB it will be string always. Private string name, private string email, int age. This is our model. Let us generate getter and setters and toString. Let's create a service classes user service. Let me auto-wire MongoTemplate, which is used to connect MongoDB with our Spring Boot project. I'm creating this method to save user. We'll accept user object and MongoTemplate. We have so many default methods in MongoTemplate. We can just call them user. This save method will return object of user, so we can return directly. Let's create another method to get all the user. Return MongoTemplate.find all. Here we need to pass user class, since MongoDB used this class to map to the table in the DB. It is user class, then it will map to user table in the DB. This method I'm creating for search by using name. Okay, it will return all the list of users. Get all users by name. I'm going to accept a string name. MongoTemplate.find. In find we can pass query. Okay, we need to create a query object for that query, which is MongoDB core query. We need to import correct one. Query dot add criteria. We need to add the criteria. Where criteria, that means matching name. Name is the attribute in the DB, that means column in the table. Okay, dot is name. Now we can pass the query and class, user class. We're going to create another method to delete the users and return all the leftover users. Okay, delete by name. I'm going to accept a name. Since we are going to delete based on name, so I will use same query. Okay, MongoTemplate.remove. It will accept query and user class. Here a remove will return the delete result. Okay, on delete results we can call get acknowledge. Okay, that is a boolean, so I'm going to hold that as a result. Boolean dot was acknowledged. Now I'm going to print this. Okay, now I'm going to return all the leftover users. You can just return get all users. We can call above method, which is get all users. Okay, let's create controller for these methods. Okay, user controller, REST controller. I need to annotate. Let's auto-wire our service class, user service. I'm going to create post method to save the user. Public response entity user. Let me import correct user. Save user. I'm going to create another API to get all users. Get all users by name. This API I am creating for search scenario. Another delete API I am going to create. In this API I am going to return all the leftover users after deletion. By name. Request param I'm going to accept name. Return response entity.ok user service dot delete by name. I'm going to pass name. Let me run this application. Now my application is running on 8080 port. We can test it in Postman. In body I'm going to give a user with name with John and email with john@gmail.com and age is 55. I don't have any data under user DB. Under user nothing is there. If I want trigger this API, it is saved and ID is auto generated and it is string. So in DB we can see data got inserted in our DB. Let me try this API which is get all users. So I got the user. Let me create a couple of data. Yeah, in get all users, if I trigger, I got 4 records. In DB as well, I should get 4 records. Yeah. Let me get the user by name John. I got the user. We have John in our database. Okay. John is there. I'm going to delete that John. It got deleted and 3 results I got. If I check in DB, John got deleted and other 3 are there. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more Java related videos.